welcome back to another episode of our Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are in part B of 1399 and we have entered into the Barnett household. We are just here with Kate, and I wanted to go ahead and introduce you to our other families so that we could go ahead and familiarize ourselves with them and get to see how their dynamics are. We also want to see if our families are expecting, because as we know from our last episode, I had advised you that I did go ahead and get all three of our couples to go ahead and try for a baby. So we're going to be finding out if our families are expecting. So I just wanted to go ahead and jump in with each of our families. We're going to kind of get to know them, learn about their traits, and we're going to take a look at their homes and just get to know our families. So this here is Kate Barnett. She is the sister to Aurora Smith, and she is the next one in line. So it was Aurora, then Kate, then Annabelle, and then Pearl. And that was the order that they were born in. So this is Kate. She is technically the oldest of the three sisters that are still living. And she is married to Theo Barnett, and they live here in this house. They are, as we know, peasants. She has the traits of fun-loving, bro, romantic, socially awkward, cheerful, and she is domestic. She currently is eating for two. She will be in her second trimester in 6 hours. So they did, it looks like, go ahead and end up pregnant, which is fantastic news that we're going to be expecting a little one here in this household. Her husband is Theo. This is Theo here, and he has the traits of childish, active. He's a bad cook. He is outgoing. He's a horticulturist, and he is a collector. He has the aspiration of a freelance botanist, and her aspiration is that she wants to have a big, happy family. So we are just going to go ahead and jump into the game and get started with them. She's currently feeling a little bit cold, so we may go ahead and have her go on into the house and see if we can get her to warm up a little bit. So this is their residence. They have a little bit of a animal shed here. They're just out here doing some romantic things, which is great. They have a little animal shed here and a chicken coop, a clothesline, a little woodworking bench because he may want to go ahead and do a little bit of woodworking. They have their garden plot here and some bee boxes. We do have a little place for them to go ahead and obviously be able to go and forage and hunt and things like that. So that's fantastic. What are they doing? They're gonna go woohoo. They just autonomously decided to go woohoo. I mean, these two are very much in love, as you can see. All right, we'll let them go ahead and go do that while we look at their house. This is their little home. So it is just a little quaint home. It is a one-bedroom home. As you can see, this is the bedroom area, and then we have the bathroom, and this is our kitchen area over here. It's just really small little kitchen dining area. I may have her come when they're done with the woohoo, and she can come and light a little bit of a fire. And then in here in this little section we have a candle making station so that they can make some candles so that we can have candles in our home. And maybe I can get him to go ahead and purchase some chickens and have some chickens for the house. So let's go ahead and purchase up some chickens and then get him to come out and scatter some feed for them. And we'll also go ahead and purchase a cow. They are, as we know, off the grid, and I do believe they also are doing simple living. So we'll have him go ahead and feed the cow and milk the cow and clean the cow and all those fun things. So we'll have him go ahead and take care of some of these things. And she wants to woohoo with him again. Like, she is, seriously, you need to calm down. Maybe I'll send her out and she can go foraging while he is dealing with some of those things, because she just won't leave him alone. So I'm gonna send her out foraging. She's like, let's go woohoo again. And he's like, I really do need to deal with the animals, honey. She's like, I just want to woohoo nonstop. You just need to calm down. Go out and go foraging, Kate, and leave Theo to the animals. Honestly, call over the cow and let's tend to the cow. All right, so we're gonna clean the cow and we're gonna feed the cow and we're going to milk the cow, because honestly, that needs to be done. I'm pretty sure you already fed the chickens, so that's fantastic. And then you can clean him. You can't clean him? Can you milk him? No? Okay, well, I guess he's clean, and you should be able to milk him. Let's reset this cow, and then let's see if we can milk him. Can't milk the cow, probably because this bloody clothesline is in the way. Let's see if that made a difference. Yeah, it did. All right, let's go ahead and milk the cow, and then we will be able to have some milk for the house. So Kate is out foraging, and hopefully she'll be able to find some things. He kicked over the milk, that bloody cow. Theo's like, are you serious? All right, Theo, why don't you come over here and see about if there's any honey? There is not. So you can at least bond with the bees and build up a little bit of a relationship with them. It does look like we have some lettuce and pumpkin and tomato, mushroom, bell peppers, and more tomatoes. So not all of those things are technically supposed to be planted in spring right yet, but we have those things planted nonetheless. So he's just doing a little bit of bonding with the bees. And then once he's done with that, I'm actually going to send him out. We're going to have him go hunting and see if he can get us a little bit of meat for the family, for the house, so that we'll have that to cook with. So she's foraging, he's going to go out hunting, and hopefully they will be able to get the family some nice things to use for cooking. So I will see you when they return. All right, so Kate has gotten back from the house. She's feeling pretty grungy, but she is back. She got some parsley, which we can plant. So we'll go ahead and have her plant this parsley. So we'll plant 2 of those. She also got some apples, which we can't plant, but she did get some carrots. We can plant all of these carrots. And she also got, oh hell, we might as well just plant all the parsley as well. So let's get her to come out here and do some planting. It's too cold to plant. Seriously? Please don't tell me that. It's too cold of a day to plant. And we also got some lemons. I don't know if lemons can be planted. Let me take a look. We're in the spring, but no, lemons can't be planted right now. So no lemons. Actually, I'm pretty sure lemons can be planted right now. I'm gonna put a lemon tree down. All right. Well, tomorrow maybe will be a little bit warmer day and we'll be able to plant. So I have them there for when we are able to plant. And I'm going to get her to come on in here and see if we can get her to take a bath. Plumbing doesn't work off the grid. Let's see if there's anywhere she can get water. Can she come here and get some water? Yeah, let's go get her to gather some water and then she can take a bath. All right, so she's going to go over and gather some water from the fishing area over here. And then once she gets some water gathered, we'll be able to go ahead and let her take herself a little bit of a bath because she's feeling pretty grungy. And then maybe we'll see about her going ahead and getting some cooking skill in. I don't know what she's going to be able to cook, but we'll try and see if we can get her to get some cooking in. All right, go ahead and get yourself back home. And we'll let you get yourself a bath, Kate. She'll be in her second trimester in 48 minutes. So her pregnancy is well on its way. She is happy from eating for 2. So she is really ecstatic about the fact that they're going to be having a little one. And I love that for them as well. And it looks like Theo is also back and also needing to gather some water for a bath. So I may send him over here as well and have him gather some water. And he got a squirrel and a pigeon. So let's go get him to gather some water. And it looks like he used her water. Like, honestly, don't use her water. She's going to use her water and take a bath. She also got some acorns. So we'll put these acorns in the fridge. As we know, we can use that to make like flour and things like that. We got these apples. I'm going to sell those apples and the rest of the lemons. And she's going to get herself this bath. He is just gathering up some water. I'm pretty sure he did that. Yes, he did. All right, why don't you go ahead while you're waiting on the bath. Can't fish in extreme cold. Okay then. Come craft a knife block while you wait on the bath. He's like, okay, I can do that. So she's going to go ahead and bathe and then we'll get her to come and cook. All right, so she needs logs for the fire. All right, so once she's done with that, we're gonna have to go collect some logs for the fire. So we'll get her to go to collect some firewood once she's done with her bath so that she'll be able to cook. And it looks like it is currently St. Valentine's Day in game. So they need to give flowers, go on a date, and have a romantic spirit. And it looks like Theo loves doing all of those things. Kate also loves doing all of those things. So we will have to participate in some of these romantic endeavors and see if we can make them, you know, get this romantic St. Valentine's Day goals met. So she's going to head off and see about going ahead and getting some logs for the fire. He just likes handiness. Okay, I guess he does not like building things. But he did make a knife block, so we love that for him. And it looks like he did get a squirrel that he can cut up, and we'll put that in the fridge. And we have this pigeon that we can put in the fridge. And then he, like I said, made this beautiful little knife block. We can just go ahead and, I don't know, maybe we'll just put the knife block on the table here. All right, is she back with the firewood? Oh, she only got one thing of firewood. Did that make it where she's going to be able to cook? She needs 3. Oh, she got 5. Okay. But it's telling me that she doesn't have anything. Cook. What can she cook? She can make a fruit salad. Okay, let's go ahead and make a family size of fruit salad. I'm going to have to figure out why it says we don't have wood, even though we do. It says she's missing some required ingredients. 3 collected logs for the fire, but she has 5. So why does it say that? I don't really know. Please resume this fruit salad because you're hungry. Put this in your inventory and then resume this fruit salad. So she's going to make this fruit salad, and then they are going to be able to go ahead and eat. I don't know if Theo's hungry. Yeah, he is. But he's out here taking a look at the plants, getting some weeding in, which we absolutely love. And it looks like it is warm enough actually to go ahead and plant these things. So we'll get him to go ahead and do some planting. And we'll get these things planted here in the garden, which will be fantastic. And once he's done planting, he can go ahead and water them. By that point, she'll have that fruit salad done, and he can go in and grab himself a serving. All right, you need to go to the washroom because you are in desperate need. Go ahead and go fertilize that bush. Can you not go fertilize this bush? Well, we're going to have to figure out how to get you. Go in here and use this. There we go. Get them a washroom in this house. All right, she's feeling good. He is just watering these plants, which is fantastic. And he's going to go have himself a little bit of food here because his wife made some lovely fruit salad, which we absolutely love. So they are going to go ahead and just have a little bit of a chat over this meal. And she's like telling him all about how she went and got some wood for the fireplace, but it's not working out. And he's like, well, how come? And she's like, I am not really sure. I think that maybe, though, she should probably tell him that she's expecting. Is that an option that I can tell him? Let's see. She can give him a kiss, and she can, let's see if we can give him a gift. She can give him some wood, and she can offer him a rose.
Benka Tribna.
Ooh, Sarp Stark.
Zilnoy.
Canad Fanusa. Kiss and no fish.
All right, let's us go ahead and tell him about the baby. Share big news.
Ribu Jam.
Oh.
Bumkaro.
She's like, Theo, we're gonna have a baby. He's like, you've got to be joking. She's like, I'm not joking.
Faya. Vadish. Yibs.
Corbif.
Okay, he doesn't have anything to give her, but he can offer her a rose as well and give her a kiss.
Quimble Reginu. Insula Kalang.
Ah.
Gilbador Aga.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Vipna. Kuzipa.
And he is ecstatic after hearing about the news of about a new family member. So he is really excited about the baby, and it looks like he wants to be romantic. So we'll allow that to take place. We love that for them. They seem to be really, really happy, and we love it. Aww, they're so romantic. They're so sweet. And they have both met their romantic goals for St. Valentine's Day, which is fantastic. We absolutely love that for them. I think, going to send Kate back out to get some more water. I do think that we need to get us a surplus of water here. And I might actually send him out to get a little bit more water as well. So I'll send them both over to gather a little bit of water, just so that we can have a stockpile of water here. And then once he gets back, we'll have him go ahead and collect the honey, because it looks like there is honey in both of our bee boxes, which is fantastic. So we'll go ahead and start getting some honey here. That will be good. We'll have some honey for the family. So obviously we've got a surplus of water going on for our household. We have some meat, not a whole lot of meat. We may probably need to send him out for hunting again. We have a garden going. We've got some chickens that are going to be laying eggs soon. And we have our cow that is going to be giving us milk. Oh, speaking of that. Oh no, he didn't get milk from the cow. All right, maybe we can get milk now. Let's get him to try to milk the cow again and see if we can get some milk from the cow. And we have a lot of things going really well for this family. We have a little one on the way, so that's going to be fantastic, and I am loving it. And as you can see, this family is very, very much in love. So I think that is really just, I think it's really great that this family is getting on so well. What else can she do? So she can go hunting, she can go fishing. What else can she do? She can pick flowers. Let's go get her to pick some flowers for the laundry. And once he's done milking the cow, we'll have him go out and go hunting again and see if he can get a different, like some more meat. All right, so he was able to get some milk that time, which is fantastic. So we'll be able to put the milk in the fridge. He did get 6 bottles of milk from the cow, and we've got 2 jars of honey, so that's fantastic. Maybe he can also go out and he can get a little bit of logs for firewood. And she got snapdragons, she got orchids, and she got bonsai buds. I'm going to sell the bonsai buds. We don't need those. And it looks like she is going to go take herself a little bit of some much needed rest because she is feeling a little bit tired. Assign the bed to you. Why don't you actually sleep in your bed, please? Thank you. And he is going to finish hunting, and then he will go and look for some logs. He's feeling really like he needs... Oh, he got two more pigeons. All right, that'll work. We'll put those pigeons in the fridge there, and he got some more wood for the fireplace. It's still not working though. I don't understand. Wonder if there's something that I need to do to cut up the wood. Let me check and see if there's something I need to do. Let's put that there and see if maybe that is something we need to have for making firewood. Craft equipment. Forager's basket. No. Craft does not have enough foraging skill. Okay. Well, I guess not. But this is our first family, the Barnett family, and we are now going to head over and we're going to see our next family, which is the O'Leary family. And we are going to see Annabelle and Axel. So let's go ahead over there. Okay, so we have arrived here in the O'Leary residence. This is Annabelle O'Leary. She is the middle daughter, and she is married to Axel O'Leary. And as we can see, this is their residence. We are going to have a look at her traits. She is jealous, materialistic, lovable. She is a scribe. She is charming, and she is a social climber. Her aspiration is to go from rags to riches. She wants to go from poor social class and obviously climb the ladder there. So we have to obviously get her up the social standing ladder. That's what she kind of wants to do. She also tried for a little one, and it does look like she is expecting. She is in her second trimester and will be in her third trimester in 16 hours. So she is well on her way with her child as well, which is fantastic. She is married to Axel O'Leary, who is this gentleman here. And he has the traits of foodie, animal enthusiast. He is lovable. He is self-assured. He is a maker, and he is also a social climber. He has the aspiration of having a lasting legacy. So he obviously wants to have children and to have a nice lasting legacy. So he has to become a parent and socialize with his child 10 times. So we are going to go take a look at their home here. So this is their home. And they have a nice little home here. This is when you go in, they have this area here that's dedicated to just like a little bit of work area as far as for him to do maker things and things like that as well, woodworking and things of that nature. They also have a bee area and their area for their laundry and their little gardening section here. I don't know why they have a truck. We'll probably just go ahead and maybe get rid of that. And I may put in a chicken coop in here. Actually, I think I will put in a chicken coop. And then we have, when you go up the stairs, their living area and their bathroom and their kitchen section. So it's just all kind of thrown together here. They've got a little loot and some cross-stitching stuff for her, and then her kitchen section over here, and then their bathroom. And then when you go up the stairs again, it's their bedroom section. So we have the section for the baby and toddler room here, and then their bedroom is here. So their room area, living area is, I don't know, it's just a nice little quaint house. I like it. So we are just going to go ahead and continue with them. I think maybe I'll go ahead and purchase them some chickens as well. And that way we can go ahead and have them having some chickens in the house. And I'll get her to go ahead and scatter some feed for them. And I think also they have a foraging sign. Maybe they don't. At some point we may get them a foraging sign so that they can go out and go hunting as well. But what is he going to do? Wash his hands. So she has fed them, which is fantastic. It is, as we know, St. Valentine's Day, so we will have them go ahead and do some romantic things together so that they can meet their goals for St. Valentine's Day. So we'll let them go ahead and, you know, she's going to tell him obviously that she's expecting. I mean, she's almost to her third trimester, so hopefully he would already know that, but maybe he doesn't know that. So we are definitely going to tell him that we are having a child. I mean, she's definitely pregnant, but she's like, Axel, we're having a baby. He's like, oh my God. Is he happy about it? He is ecstatic after hearing about a new family member. We love that. So she's doing a little bit of flirting with him, and we are going to go ahead and let them do a little bit of chatting here and a little bit of flirting, since it is obviously St. Valentine's Day. We want them to go ahead and
Seneca bispa plo.
meet their goals. I'm going to have him go ahead and express admiration. He's going to give her a kiss, and maybe he can obviously give her like a little bit of a rose.
Halesho Weeby, Fues.
Rishi Pando.
So he likes going on dates and being romantic, and for her, she likes all three. So she wants to give him flowers. So maybe she can give him a rose. They have decided that they have a wholesome romance dynamic. Partners with the wholesome romance dynamic choose to perform romantic, friendly, or funny interactions with each other more often and hold a meaningful place in each other's hearts. Yes. And she likes physical intimacy. Okay. We love that for you. All right. Can you give him some flowers? Can you give him flowers?
Sabine Saquinario Sabard. Sibawum Florib. West Brainham. Ruhana de Lopa de Weeprabar.
Ooh.
Oh.
Descos?
Ooh, Schwabi.
Gibora, Defool. Clafete Brenitu. Moochie Peachy.
She is a jealous sim, and she gains a boost of confidence when she's near her significant other, but gets uncomfortable when she's not around them.
Yeah.
Well, you're currently around them, so you need to calm down.
Pubara Zakuni. Yord Rinka. Wabahay Bellafoya. Sichim. Alphanes. Stoon Weebus. Ziffle Fuba. Oh.
Noosh.
They're so cute together. I can't get her to give him a rose to save my life, though, honestly. So she's going to ask him about his soulmate and just say, like, do you happen to know who your soulmate is? I think that he's... Oh, there's the rose option. Give him a rose.
Vadish.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Woo.
Oh, yes.
Monty. Huh? So china Zieg. Ye dubza. Eximta. Vorseb.
Floima Sharnu. Ah, yoyum.
Lara.
He's like, I haven't found my soulmate yet. She's like, oh, well, that's a bloody shame.
Derbatreul. Soon. Moy beam.
Skiva Sluba.
Oh.
I do think that they are going to be getting hungry soon, so you should probably cook something. He wants to be a love bug. Okay, you do you. They don't have any firewood.
A break lens.
Oh no, it's not. All right, what can I get them to cook? I'm just going to get her to make some... Oh, what would they have? Let's just do... What time is it? It is supper time. So I'm just going to have her make some... Let's do some Yorkshire pudding. Let's do a family size and have her make some of that. Typically they would do like gruel and things, but whenever I click on this, it just says put in inventory. So I think my medieval cookbook is currently not working. So I will have to look into that and see if I can get that updated for the next go around. Oh, he's making the food. I thought I told her to. Well, I guess he's gonna cook. She's like, I'll let you cook. That's perfectly fine. Honestly, it really helps me out being that I'm so pregnant. He's like, yeah, honey, take a load off. I mean, you are almost in your third trimester in the next 14 hours. I can totally help you out. And she's like, honey, that is so sweet of you.
Abinor. Bantrip.
He's in a row. Oh, Gosha.
They seem to have a really good relationship, which I absolutely love. Let's see what their profile says. So they are soulmates. He said he didn't have a soulmate, but they're soulmates. They're spouses. They have a wholesome romantic dynamic. He's very satisfied. We don't know her romantic satisfaction level yet. They are deeply connected, and it says Annabelle has a powerful bond with Axel that is a source of strength and comfort. And Annabelle appreciates that Axel makes time for her. Time spent together seems to bring them closer together. And Axel is also deeply connected with Annabelle, so that's really great. She's like, I hope this food's ready soon because I am really hungry. He's like, it'll be ready anytime now, love, anytime. She's like, I'm really sorry that I'm not cooking, honey. I'm just so tired being pregnant, you know? And he's like, no, it's fine. I don't mind to help you out. She's like, that's really sweet of you, honestly. He's like, okay, here we go. Finest Yorkshire puddings coming up. Where the bloody hell did they go? Did he put them in his inventory? So he did. They are jokesters. All right, great. Grab you a serving of that. And so do you.
Fwingle zips, fwingle zips, fwingle bazilon.
Fwingle zips,
Vroom.
fwingle zips, fwingle bazudorn.
Grasha.
They're super cute. All right, so they are just enjoying their supper together, which is fantastic. And I think that soon they are definitely going to be wanting to head off to bed together. I am just going to have her go ahead and clean up a little bit. She's obviously not going to have him clean up after supper, considering he cooked. So she'll do the cleaning up since he did the cooking. So she's going to take care of that. I am going to, I think, get Axel to go on outside, or maybe not outside, but downstairs, and get him to work on crafting a knife block. And that way he can go ahead and work on that. And I will have her come on out here and check and see if anything needs to happen with the chickens. And maybe she can also check and see if she can bond with these bees. Because as we know, we don't want the bees to be hostile. So she'll come and bond with the bees. And maybe she can even come over here and she can water some of these plants that need watering and make sure that the plants are good. So we'll take care of some of the gardening as well. So that'll be great. And then I do think that she is going to soon want to be heading off to bed because obviously, as we know, she is going to be getting a little bit tired. So he seems to be quite proud of himself doing this woodworking. He's like, I think that I'm doing great. This is fantastic. And we love that for him. Do you like gardening? Kind of hope you do. All right, so his woodworking has paid off and he has made that knife block. We're just going to put it in here. I'm just going to throw it there. And we love that. She's going to come up here and play the lute. All right, we love that. So he's just doing a little bit of flirting with her, and you know, he hasn't quite yet met his goal for St. Valentine's Day. I think she met her goal. Yes, she did. But he hasn't quite met his goal, and I think it's just because he didn't go on a date with her, and so he's technically only met one of his goals out of the day, and so it just hasn't quite met that goal for him yet. But I don't necessarily really want to take them on a date, so I was kind of hoping if he could do like some romantic things with her that it would get him to meet that goal, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Because he's definitely doing lots of flirty things with her and romantic things with her, but that is not being checked off.
Swinja Yao Jorb. Simze. Harnog. Skreze Wurzen. Valushoka Benishe. Tisu. Tropse Glibza Dar.
Yibs.
So he's telling her an engaging story right now, and she's like, wow, that is really something. And he's like, yeah, I think so.
Smoosh.
Ooh.
Washinoi Lonkas. Punarabe. Elza Nibs.
Maybe you can learn to play the lute. And maybe you can make some cross-stitching. Looks like she is hungry again. I guess that's probably due to the fact that she's pregnant. So we're going to let her go ahead and grab herself another bite to eat here. And it looks like she is going to be in her 3rd trimester in 10 hours. And once she is done eating this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to send her off to bed because she is feeling pretty tired. It would seem that he is pretty good as far as his needs go. But pregnancy really does take it out of a person. So, you know, she's really exhausted. So she's going to go ahead and head herself off to bed for the night. Don't you go take a nap. Go upstairs and go to sleep. Go upstairs and go to bed. Thank you. And he stopped practicing on the lute and he's just going to clean up a little bit. And we are going to probably go ahead and let him go to the loo, and then we'll put him off to bed as well for the evening. And then in the morning, we're going to head over and we're going to see, oh, how's he going to get in the bed with you there? Honestly. All right. Now, you can go to bed. And you can go to bed. And they're both going to go to sleep. And then in the morning, we will go ahead and we'll be heading over to see the Pruitt family. And we'll be getting to know them a little bit. And then once we have spent a little bit of time with the Pruitt family, we'll be going and we'll be checking in on Erlene, I think. So I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so we have arrived here in the Pruitt residence, and this is Pearl Pruitt. She is the youngest of the 3 sisters. And as we know, she also tried for a little one, and it would seem she is definitely with child. She is currently in her 2nd trimester. She'll be in her 3rd trimester in 21 hours. But she is massive. Holy moly. We are going to go ahead and take a look at her traits. She loves the outdoors. She is childish. She is a bird watcher. She is family oriented. She is a light eater, and she is alluring. She is married to Thomas Pruitt, and they are living in this home here. But this currently here is Thomas, and Thomas has the traits of early bird, light sleeper, ambitious. He is a scribe. He is handy and domestic. He has the aspiration of wanting a successful lineage, and she has the aspiration of wanting her one true love. So she just needs to find a soulmate. I guess he probably is not her soulmate. Is that why that's not marked off yet? Let's take a look. So it looks like they are sweethearts and spouses, and that's the only thing we know. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to see how their dynamic goes. They haven't been played with yet, so I don't really know what the deal is. But this is their home here. Where's their front door? Here's their front door. So when you go in, they just have this long hallway here. Their bedrooms are on the bottom floor. There is the kids' room here, and then their bedroom is here on the right. They have a washroom here, and then they have a craft room where they can make candles. And then when you go up these stairs that are outside, it will take you to their living and kitchen space. So this is their living and kitchen space. Their kitchen is obviously over here in the corner. And then they have their like dining area. They have a piano that they can play on. And their living area is here. I may get her some cross-stitching gear as well, so that she can do some cross-stitching. I think that maybe she might like to do some cross-stitching, so maybe we can get her some cross-stitching stuff. Let's just put her some cross-stitching stuff here next to the couch, and we will go ahead and continue on with them. So she has gone ahead and changed into her day clothes, and it looks like she is starting to feel a little bit hungry. So I do think I will go ahead and have her come upstairs and get something started for breakfast. Looks like the fruit salad that she had made has gone off. So let's go ahead and have her come up here and do some cooking. Have really anything to cook, do they? She can make some more fruit salad. So I'm going to go ahead and get her to make some more fruit salad. And I'm just going to have him come up and he can clean this up. That's spoiled food. So we'll have him go ahead and clean up while she comes up and starts making some fresh fruit salad because they both are going to be getting hungry pretty soon. And so we'll get her making a little bit of breakfast. Once he's done cleaning up, we will have him go ahead and come on down and make sure he takes care of the animals. So I am going to have him come down and scatter a little bit of feed, and he can collect the eggs. And does the coop need cleaned? No. And then he can collect the honey, and he can gather any wild honey that there may be. It looks like the only thing we have currently right now is some sage. It looks like he has some honey that he can press, so I may have him filter that as well. So we do need to go out foraging and see if we can get some plants to go ahead and plant in our garden. So I may have him go out later and do a little bit of foraging. I could also have her to go out and do a little bit of foraging. What has she got here? She's got some nettle and some sage, some tea leaves, green peas. All right, we can definitely plant these green peas. So we will go ahead and plant those. They are definitely a spring plant. And choco berries, no. But we can go ahead and plant these other two sage as well. So we'll get her to come out here and do a little bit of planting once she's done eating. And that will be good. All right, so he just got stung by a bee, so he's not at all happy about it. He did get some honey, though, so that's great. And he got some eggs. And he has 2 things of wild honey now. So that's fantastic. So he can press those 2 things of wild honey, and we'll have some honey for the house. And she's just gonna come on down here and get to planting. It does look like she likes gardening, which is wonderful. I always like it when someone in the family likes to garden because we definitely need that to take place. So while he is getting this going, we will wait for this honey, and then he can go ahead and get the honey off of the machine and put it into jars. So go ahead and collect the jars of honey, and then you can maybe filter some more. You might as well. So now we've got 6 jars of wild honey, so that's great. We can go ahead and put that in our fridge. Maybe she can actually go out and do some foraging. Let's get her to go forage. And he can collect these jars of honey, and we'll put those in the fridge as well. And he needs to go upstairs and eat something because he is hungry, as he has been tending to the house and not eating. So we'll have him go on upstairs and grab himself a bite to eat. And then after he's done eating, maybe we can send him out and he can go hunting. I maybe wanted him to go foraging, but since she's going to forage, we'll probably just send him out and let him go hunting. So he has finished his breakfast, which is wonderful. We've got some planting done. Actually, can you come water these plants and then you can go hunting? So he has acquired the gardening skill as well. He's just getting a little bit, he's whistling while he works. Okay, we love that. Maybe that means he's going to like gardening as well. And so he's going to get this watering done, and then we're going to send him out hunting. What does he want to do? Embrace Pearl. Okay, we can pin that. We love that for you. Pearl is about a quarter of the way done with her foraging, and he's headed off hunting, and I will see you when they return. Okay, Pearl, now that you're back, how are you feeling? She's like, well, I'm pregnant. It's her 3rd trimester in 16 hours. She is back from foraging. She has gotten some parsley that we can plant. We love it. We absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and plant this parsley. We'll plant, oh no, let's not plant that there. We don't want it there. Let's go ahead and plant this parsley. We also got 4 carrots, so we will plant the carrots. We will plant all of the carrots because we definitely want that. She also got some chestnuts, which we can put in the fridge. So we'll put the chestnuts in the fridge. And she got an apple, which we will not be planting right now. And I think we're good to go. We absolutely love that. So she's going to get out here, plant this parsley, plant these carrots, and then she can go over and scatter some more feed for the chickens. He is almost done with his hunting, and then we'll see what he has gotten for that. And then obviously they're going to need to go and gather some water, because they're going to need some water for... Oh, they don't need to gather water. They must not be off the grid. They just are on simple living. But they're going to need to take some baths. It looks like he is desperate for a bath, and that's because he went hunting. So we'll have him come home and he'll take himself a little bit of a bath. Why don't you go ahead and water these plants once you're done with planting them. And then maybe we can see how these two carry on together and what their dynamic is like, because I haven't been able to see them together. Obviously, they didn't get to celebrate St. Valentine's Day together because we weren't with them on St. Valentine's Day, but I do want to see what their dynamic is like once they're together. So it does look like Thomas is home. He is in the bath. He did bring home a pigeon we'll throw in the fridge, and he also brought home a rabbit, which we will cut up. And that gave us some low quality red meat and rabbit meat. We love that. So he's just getting himself a little bit of a bath, and she is doing a little bit of bird watching currently, and then I guess she's gonna to kind of wash up a little bit. Is there a trash can in this house anywhere that you can forage or rummage for bits and pieces? No, I guess not. Go ahead and come up here and clean up, Pearl. The house is in shambles. I'm assuming this is their trash can, but I could be wrong. So she's going to go down here and head to the washroom. She's in desperate need of the loo. And maybe she can have a little bit of a chat with Thomas. She wants to obviously tell him that she's expecting.
Cheflet.
And what does he think about that news? He also is ecstatic about hearing about a new family member, so I am thrilled. All of the men are very happy about the baby that are on the way, and we love that.
Kinkubu Koiba?
Yambara.
Ah, Yibs. Betessa Yishirao? Rinik.
Oh, Senkula Yishirao.
And these guys are also going to have a wholesome romance dynamic.
Sloofa
Aww. She said, I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me.
Vula Shaka Teebs.
Parsip Neebs.
Sigluna.
Soy.
Ah. Ooks. Zombo Skiba. Zubatube. Lava Zubi.
Wapana.
And they are jokesters.
Quaba Vimps Ziffle.
Yana? Brataplats. Fwibs.
Bon and Gravi. Oh, Yibs. Bruhana Fabisi.
And she has learned, Thomas has learned that Pearl likes fitness.
Kitsune. Rinka Dulpa. Shalbo. Sorspa. Kitsune. Ah. Ina. Buisit. Tirengaju. Vilar. Vinamu. Invalipa. Romanza. Finta?
Fiba. Clark.
Oh, they're so cute together.
Ciao.
Uxaloy.
Oh. No, please.
Thanks.
Apium Wanafesh.
Ebenor Sacranario. Jilurba Kitsuni. Zimzequo Haben.
He's like, I've got to clean up, love.
Peachy.
You know?
Shabby
And she's
balloon.
like, honey, you literally just got out of the bath. Why are you having to clean up? He's like, I just, I liked being clean. I can't help it. She's like, okay, if I didn't know any better, I would say that you're a little bit of a germaphobe. He's like, what is that? And she's like, I don't really know.
Bibdo. Mwah. Mwah. Umura Gensiva.
LaRue.
Barza. Kimba Darfy. Dravois Nerzy.
Klurtz.
Warb. Yebu. Ponka. Vazi. Inja.
She's feeling really, really playful being around her husband. He's feeling really playful being around her. They're having some really great conversation right now. I think they have a really sweet, wholesome, jokester-like dynamic, which is really, really just a really nice dynamic to see. I absolutely love this couple together. I think they're really great. She is currently in her 3rd trimester in 12 hours, so her pregnancy is moving along quite nicely, which I absolutely love. I am just going to get him to give her a little bit of an embrace here, and he's going to tell her a little bit of an outrageous story. He is going to ask her about her soulmate and see if he can find out if she knows who her soulmate is. I am kind of hoping that she thinks he is her soulmate, but I don't know that she knows that information currently or that she has figured out anything about that. And he's also going to ask her about the baby and see if she happens to know when the baby's going to be here, because I think that, you know, he's really excited about the baby. I think that he is, you know, super stoked about the fact that they're having a little one and they're expanding their family. Yeah, she said she hasn't found out who her soulmate is yet, so they don't know who their soulmates currently are, and they have not figured out that they're each other's soulmates, I guess. Though I am pretty sure that if I looked in the panel, it would probably say they're soulmates. Let's just be real. But she has not figured out that they're soulmates yet, so there's that. Oh, but they are super cute together. Like, super cute. With that being said, it is currently about 4 o'clock in the evening here on our last day of 1399. We are going to go ahead and wrap this up with this family, and we're going to head over into our main household and check in on little Erlene and see how she's doing with the nuns. And we will continue out our last little bit of this portion of part B with our main household. So let's go ahead and go over there. Okay, so we have arrived here at the monastery, and we are just going to check on little Erlene. Where is Erlene? Supposedly she's here, but I don't see her, so I don't really know. I don't know where she is, but we are going to figure out where she is. Supposedly she was at daycare and now she's supposedly back, but I don't really know. Why don't you go and find the baby? That would be great. Can we find the little one? Why don't you go do the laundry? Do the laundry in... Oh, there's no available wash tub? That's probably because it's full. Where is the wash tub? It's here. Let's go ahead, unload, and hang these on the line, and then you'll be able to do some more laundry. There's Erlene. Great. We love it. Let's go ahead and get Erlene to do a little bit of tummy time. I want her to learn how to crawl. So I am going to have her do a little bit of tummy time here, and hopefully she will figure out how to creep, and then she will learn how to crawl. Oh, she's going to learn how to creep, I'm thinking. Creep has been unlocked. Yes, we love it. She's like, why am I doing this to myself? Oh my goodness, it is not that bad. She's like, don't you tell me it's not that bad. You're about to learn how to crawl, so it's really not that bad. We absolutely love it. She is really getting on in her milestones, which is just the best thing ever. Get your butt back on your tummy time. Come on, learn how to crawl. She's hungry. Maybe I can get Margaret to come up and give her a little bit of a feeding. Let's do some bottle feeding. We could probably try actually some food. Oh, I guess not. I was gonna get her to try some like baby food, but I guess we don't have a high chair, so I guess we can't do that. So we'll just do the bottle. It'll be perfectly fine. It's really not a big deal. Maybe we can also get her to do a little bit of tummy time with her, because I feel like they learn better
Oh, Limla.
when they learn like with their parents. And I know that Sister Marguerite is not necessarily her mom, but she did adopt her as a caregiver, and so technically she's the closest thing she's got to a mom right now. And so she would help her learn her milestones a lot quicker than if, you know, Arlene is just doing it on her own. So I am going to have her go ahead and finish this tummy time with her, and then I'm going to send her down to go grab herself a bite to eat. Hopefully Arlene will go ahead and learn how to crawl. No, maybe not. Oh, maybe so. Did you learn how to crawl? Crawl milestone unlocked. Yes. She's like, oh, I'm out of here. I am out of here. Look at her go. Cutest thing ever. We love that. Can you? No. No, you can't pull to stand with that.
Oh, Scooter Noon. You're like SARS.
Oh, they're practicing standing. Okay, great. Look at her laugh. Oh my god, she's the cutest baby ever. So obviously in the year 1400, probably 1400 Part B, we will be seeing Arlene age up to a toddler, and hopefully she will successfully do that, because we definitely want her to be able to age up, and we want her to continue on being the heir. So that is my goal, is and my hope is that she's able to age up. Oh my gosh, what have you done? You have made a serious mess. All right, so we're gonna have to get her to come up and throw this away. I'm gonna get you to come and maybe put her into bed. I think that maybe she needs to be put in her crib. I do think Arlene needs to go ahead and go to sleep now. Come and get put to bed by Sister Marguerite. There we go. All right, so she's gonna go ahead and get herself a little bit of shut-eye. It is like 9 o'clock at night, and she's like, I am so tired. I'm fed up about it. Marguerite's just cleaning up a little bit. I am gonna go down into the downstairs section. I'm gonna make sure that we have, ooh, that's not good. These clothes are filthy because this water was filthy. All right, so we will have to remove these clothes. Can we unload and set the laundry down? And then we will change the water out and rewash them because they're gross. Really, really, really gross. All right, replace this water and then do laundry in the wash tub. And let's check on the laundry that's out here on the line. Where is the line? It is somewhere. I just have to find it. It's out here. All right, so there is a line available, so that's great. So once this is done, we'll put this laundry on the line. Unload and hang on the line when they're clean. Oh my gosh, they're like really, really dirty. Did you get them clean? No. They were filthy before because they got washed in dirty water. So now they're just like, she cleaned them to dirty, then now they're used. We have to get them to clean. Like, honestly, they're clean now. So that's good enough. That's good enough. It doesn't have to be pristine. I don't care about that. All right, let's get you to come down here and replace this water, because there's no sense in, you know, having dirty water when we're doing our laundry. That's just ridiculous. So she's gonna go and put the laundry on the line, and it is officially over as far as this time frame. It is just about midnight and heading into the year 1400. So I am gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in the year 1400, where we are going to be seeing some babies being born and Erlene aging up to a toddler. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.